Hey, this is Charlie Puth, and this is indeed the Eliott Show. So let's freaking go.
Ooh, ooh. Alright. It is the Elliott Show cameos, and that is where we have some of your favorite artists stop by and make a guest appearance on the show. And tonight we have a musical genius. I don't throw that term around
Whoa.
lightly, but an official certified musical genius. You may know him as Professor Puth, but everybody knows him as Charlie Puth. Welcome back to the Elliott Show, man.
It's very good to be back with you, man. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. Now we haven't talked to you in a long time, so a lot of stuff has happened in between, so we got to catch up.
Yeah, we'll get to it. There's a
Yeah,
lot going on.
yeah. So your song title for your new song "Changes" is the perfect because a lot of things have changed since we last talked to you. But tell us about how
Yeah.
that song came together for you and why you wanted to lead with that one.
I wanted to lead with that because it's kind of an anticlimactic answer. There have been a lot of changes in my life. I wrote that song with my friend Blood Pop in January. Blood Pop's really talented, worked on all the Lady Gaga stuff, etc., Justin Bieber stuff, and
Mhm.
I he he just threw that title out to me, and it really resonated with me as I was playing these chord changes. And I'm like, you can just feel, when you can feel like something's about to happen. Like there's a lot of changes when we were writing it in
Mhm.
January that were happening in my life. And one of the biggest things that I noticed, because I moved out of Los Angeles and I used to have a lot of friends. And after I got married, my wife's my best friend. And I don't have a lot of friends anymore. And then I realized, well, maybe they weren't really my friends because it's all about proximity. I guess they say that like those who you're closest to in proximity are your quote friends. But
Mhm.
my real friends I talk to every day still, even though I don't live where I used to live. And I think a lot of people experience that changes in friendship. And so that's what the song is about. But while we were filming the music video, Brooke and I'm looking at Brooke. She's at that point, she's like 4 or 5 months pregnant. And I'm thinking to myself, this would be a perfect opportunity to tell the world musically and actually that there's going to be a mini version of us in the world soon. I don't know how you time that stuff, but it's very serendipitous and beautiful, and it's all really worked out nicely.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best baby announcements we've ever seen, just straight in the music video. So
Let's
very
go.
creative on your guys' part. But how's life been, since being married and now you got a baby? What have been some of the biggest changes you've had to adapt to in daily life?
Well, like I said before, the friendship stuff is like, wow, I really know who my true friends are now.
Yep.
Um, I think I always had it in my mind. I think because Mm, I mean, when you and I last spoke, I was in a completely different place in life. But
Yeah.
but when I first signed my record contract at like 23, I always thought, oh man, if I ever settle down, if I am I gonna write not exciting music? I think that's just like
Hmm.
maybe the male frontal lobe not developing all the way yet. I wrote some of my best music while I was comfortable and while I was happy. And now I'm the happiest I've ever been. So I'm gonna write the best music ever. I think I made the best album.
Ooh, yeah, we got to talk about that. Whatever's clever coming out
Yes,
in March.
sir.
What can you tell us about it? What can we expect from it? Is it going to be like a lot
Well,
of
I can,
changes or?
yeah, I can tell you the album comes out March 6th, and then
Yeah.
shortly after, or better yet, possibly even a similar day, is when Baby Puth arrives. So
Woo!
I don't know. Again, I don't know how you time stuff like this, but mu jump into that musically for a second. Yeah, you haven't heard 11 songs. You've heard changes. The songs are
Mhm.
kind of in sonically, and I love describing music on the internet, so I'll just, give you the diet version of that now. It all kind of falls into that musical category of uplifting, piano driven, Bruce Hornsby, Phil Collins kind of like era.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really to kind of transport people who were born during that, what I consider to be the golden age of music, back into that time in a modern 2026 kind of way. And those who weren't born and didn't get to experience all of it, they feel like they get a taste of it as well. Because I got a little bit of a taste of it when we didn't have so much social media. We didn't know what 100,000 people were doing all at once, and artificial intelligence, blah blah blah. It's all it was all very human. I feel like it's a very human album. I made a very human album, and I'm singing about things that I hadn't really sung about, and it just feels very important to me. And it's no coinkydink that it's all happening at the same time when I'm experiencing the greatest moment in my life, which is having a child.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy timing, but the people are excited about it. We do this thing called social commentary on the show where we jump into the comment section, which can be dangerous, but we look for the good things.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but they had some good things to say about your album when you announced it and shared the artwork. They said, March, Rose announcing this like a pregnancy.
well, it's a you gotta you can either be like Drake and give people a couple days notice or a night's notice, or
Yeah.
yeah, we're taking the long route now because
Yeah,
it's
we
been a
got
while
plenty of
since I
time.
put stuff out, and I want to give people it's a little different, but it
Hmm.
feels the same. I want people to be fully acclimated.
Yeah, we got plenty of time to prepare for it. A
Hmm.
lot of people quoting Taylor Swift saying Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
That's
Uh,
nice.
Somebody said this song makes me believe in music again.
Wow.
And you're even in the comments saying, yes, this is the official artwork. So why did you?
Oh, I said that.
Yeah, because you had the picture with it. It was the first time people were seeing it. But why did you decide to go with that photo and that artwork for the album?
I think it's just all of this music was written in my mind,
Yeah.
and I rarely write things down. If I write something down, it feels like the music's going to be stiff. It has to stay in my mind, and I think they captured me mid thought, and
Hmm.
you can really feel that when you look at the picture of me, kind of like gazing up into the clouds, and it just felt very appropriate to make that the center, the nucleus of the album. Like that's how I didn't overthink things. It's whatever's clever. It's whatever's pertinent to my life.
Hmm. Yeah, it was definitely giving like contemplating dad. So glad you said that.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Or
you got
Carlton.
yeah. You had so much big stuff going on. Another big announcement that you dropped on us is that you get to do the national anthem
I
at the
know.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a surprise to me. That
really?
was that is that ladies and gentlemen, that is a result of manifestation. That is
Ooh.
and again, I don't write things down. Sound is my manifestation. I always wanted to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl because I love Whitney's version, Ricky Minor's string arrangement, and all the jazzy R&B kind of chords.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do something kind of like that. And one day I just sat down at my computer and I just like, well, what does my voice sound like as the national anthem? Let's see what it sounds like. And I just kept the MP3 to myself, sent it
Mm.
to someone at Rock Nation. They may have sent it to Jay-Z. I think he liked it. That's what I heard. I get a call 2 months later saying I'm doing it. That made me very happy. That's a huge honor.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I have no doubt that you're gonna kill it, but I want to ask you something. Maybe you could help us out a little bit.
Yeah.
If it's gonna get you in trouble, you don't have to answer it.
Okay.
But should we take the over or under on your national anthem performance?
Oh God. I but the thing is, I don't even know how long it's
Yeah.
gonna be because I might be nervous and take it up a couple BPM. So like I don't want to say something and be like, oh, he said it was gonna be this time, but it actually ended up being this time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All good. I just had to ask, but we can't wait
Yeah,
for it.
it was looking to make some money, y'all.
Yeah. All right. Lastly, before we let you go, it's holiday season. What are the
Hmm.
holiday traditions or favorite holiday movies in the Charlie Puth household?
Man, I like all I do is watch the "Let It Snow" Boys to Men uh, music video over and "Let It
Yeah.
Snow." I can't sing like Wanya, but there's just something about that song that just I remember I was in Chicago and shopping at Lululemon or something, and that song came on. I'm like, what the hell is this song? This was 2016, and I just it's my most played Christmas song. So I just watched that music video and watched the Santa Claus a
Yeah.
couple times and sleep as much as I can because like you said, I'm about to have a very busy year.
Yes, yes. Well, that's gonna be good. We're gonna add that song to the playlist. If you don't already have it on your Christmas playlist, do it.
Yes, sir.
Charlie, thank you so much for taking the time, man. We appreciate you and wish you nothing but success on your upcoming stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. Love to the Elliott show, man.